What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone for another win. We won. We won a big game, finally. I'm gonna say. Before we get into it, please like the video, subscribe to the channel as always, and hit that bell notification. Let me adjust this. And excuse me for my voice; it's gone a little bit. It's messy, so stick with me. But we won, and I cannot even start to describe how much we needed this win. We needed this win so badly, just for, of course, the table, the momentum, the feeling, the good factor feeling, finally beating one of those teams, because we struggled. Everybody knows the track record ever since Allegri returned, and we won. Oh, that's the most important thing today, especially against Inter. We lost the last 3 games against them. That's not okay. But we did the job, and we are climbing the table finally, and we need this also to go into the World Cup with some positive momentum. First off, let's talk about that first half, because I think everybody could agree with this. We were bad in that first half. We played like cowards. Like, we were set up to soak up pressure, but the players soaked up pressure in a very bad fashion because they would look scared on the ball. They got out-muscled in that midfield. We lost possession so many times, like countless times. We had no ideas going forward. We got overrun, overpowered. It was not looking good, and we were very lucky to go into that locker room at 0-0 in first half, because I'm so confused as how Zeko and Dumfries missed those chances. Excuse me. We were terrible in that first half, and I think everybody was angry, and they should be, because that's not how you start a game against Inter at home. Like, no chance on earth. That's how you play a game. You needed to win. Like, we had no other options. You needed to win. Like, you cannot play for a point or something like that. We needed the 3 points, and that first half was so disappointing. Because you looked at it and you're like, okay, what's the plan? What are we doing? What do we even want out of this game? It was terrible. The second half, we come out, and I want to say it completely switched, but we stepped it up a little bit. Like, it wasn't soaking up pressure. It was actually going a bit forward. We were winning duels. We were beating players to the ball. And, we had something to show for it finally, and you can see that. It starts with Kostic, who had a terrible first half, I thought. But that second half, oh my god, like, that's the Frankfurt Kostic. That run for that goal, like, the only thing you can never blame Kostic for is a lack of effort, because he will go for 90 minutes at 100 miles an hour. Like, he will go for it week in, week out, even if it doesn't look nice and all those things. And that run was amazing. Like, he shakes off Barella, makes that run. It's clear as that to pick up Rabiot, who, the way he scored that goal, like the way he opened his foot, that was absolutely insane. That was class. And I predicted we win 2-0, and I predicted Rabiot to score. I did not predict Fajoli to score, but that was key, because the game flipped. We were on top. The crowd was up for it. The players were like, okay, we can do it. We shouldn't be playing like this, like in the first half. We got the second goal. I want to talk about it too much in this video, but absolutely shocking. That such a goal has been disallowed. Like, even if Inter scored that goal, I will be sitting here and be like, yeah, that's poor. Like, you cannot disallow a goal for that. Like, they just look at the image, they see a hand, and that's it. That's how it works now. It's shocking. It's kind of killing the game, but whatever. It took the momentum a little bit, because we were on top. You go up 2-0, and then they say, no, it's 1-0. We kind of struggled a little bit after that, but not in the same way as we struggled in the first half. I think Lautaro came close. Chesney made a great save. That was a little spell where you're like, okay, what is really happening over here? But Kostic, he was so good in that second half. So unlucky to not get that second goal. Very unlucky to not get that second goal. But he kept going, and he delivered one more time for Fagioli. 2-0 again, Fagioli. Happy for him. He struggled in the first half, was better in the second half. That goal is amazing for him. It's amazing for us, So happy for him. He picked it up in the second half. So overall, it's a good win. We needed to win. We need two more games. We need 2 more wins. How? I don't really care at this point. We just need to win, and that's what we did today. Going over the players, I think in the first half it was poor. Like everybody was poor. I thought Bremer and Danilo were good in the first half, the only one. In the second half, Bremer was excellent, like actually amazing. Thank God, basically, that he came back for this game, because like you said before the game today, I chose Bremer because of the type of game, and he got it right in that regard, because he was a beast at the back, so that's good. Danilo played well. I thought Miretti had a really poor game. He felt overwhelmed by the situation, which I'll say it's okay, but like it's gonna happen, it's a big game. It happens. He wasn't good. He took way too many touches on the ball, which is not his thing. So I'm gonna think that was pure nervous. He was nervous because he is good on the ball, but like he was taking too many touches, way too long on that ball. So I'm not gonna slag him off because he's young. This is gonna happen, which is good. He's gonna learn from this, but he wasn't good. But overall, like just breathe, because for a very long time, I cannot recall it. I was nervous for a game. Like usually the last 1 year and a half, maybe year, I was like, yeah, it's game day, but I wasn't really, stressed before kickoff. This time I was stressed. I really wanted to win. We really needed to win, and that's what we did. That's the most important thing at the moment. Get the 3 points at home against Inter, break that juju of struggling against those sides a little bit, depending on the Lazio result, of course. We're looking good, by the way, again. But yeah, key win should be a key win. We talked about it yesterday. Allegri says no. I think yes, a little bit. It gives you that boost, gives you that self-belief that, okay, we can do it. Other than that, I don't really know what to say. I don't want to sound boring, but we need to move on now to Verona, who lost 8 straight, which should be an easy opponent, but you never know with us. But that's key to go into with a win, go into a Lazio game and end that season on, I don't want to say a high, but like on a positive sort of. And come back in the World Cup with not a clean slate, but like a fresh mind, and you go again. Because it's been a rough few months. It has been. So this was needed. We got it. Good that Di Maria is back. Good that Chiesa is getting more minutes. Good that Bremer is back. Thank God, because in the first half something with his knee happened and it didn't look well. It was no contact. Kind of scared a little bit, but he came back and he was immense at the back. So overall, let me know in the comments what you think about the game. But for me, it's a positive result. It's good. Something we can build on one more time. We say that a lot of the times, but like maybe this time we actually can. And yeah, we move on to Verona on Thursday and Lazio on Sunday. I think it's Sunday. And and then into the World Cup. But enjoy this day or enjoy this night, because beating Inter is always fun. It's always good, no matter what position you're in the league. It feels good. So enjoy it. Thanks everyone for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Ciao, guys.